Texas. While this is just game 2 of the NBA Cup, however, their backs are already against the wall.
Yeah, in this cup format, it is a 4-game group stage, but you cannot afford 2 losses. So tonight is a must-win.
And as for the Lakers, this is their 2nd game of the NBA Cup after starting out group play with a win.
Yeah, and it's important to try and go 4-0 in the group stage in order to make the knockout round. We've seen multiple 3-1 teams fail to qualify.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. After Luka Doncic's miss. Pass to Murray. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Murray looking around. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the middle. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Now Williamson. Last game 26 points. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And he can't jam it through. On the wing, Reeves. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. By himself, the coast-to-coast dunk.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
The 11-footer kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Back to Murray. Doncic with the steal. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
And so he hits both.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
Doncic with the block. So the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. Good work defensively by Jones.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Los Angeles leading by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The Pelicans making a switch here. Matkovic is checked in. James dishes to Ayton. Inside, it's tipped. Jones tries. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. When Jones goes on the drive, you get a good mix of speed and power.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Mr. Williamson shoots over Hachimura. And it's Williamson missing. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ayton finds Doncic. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Williamson with it. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Matkovic shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Reeves. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And that one's good, Ayton.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Williamson outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
From deep, James. Matkovic with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Jones, and the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Smart subbed in for Hachimura. Jones against Vanderbilt. Here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 5 points so far. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Matkovic. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the first of 3. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. That one is no good. Here's Matkovic. He has 5. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Smart passes to Vanderbilt. To the paint. It's tipped. Jones against Vanderbilt. Here's Matkovic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's James. No scoring in this one. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Luka Doncic? And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. First free throw is good. And a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
The Pelicans trail. Poole outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bay, no good. The Lakers shooting just about an even 40% to start. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Lakers. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Vanderbilt against Poole. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. That's only going to help build his confidence.
Doncic, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
He kicks to Poole. From 18 feet away, and it's Luka with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Looney's checked in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for Trey Murphy. And here's Smart. Still yet to score. The three for Doncic. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now, here's Poole. He's coming off a 37-point game against Portland.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" versatile forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. The Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Bay in the post. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Success hasn't changed Austin Reed's underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And he knocks down the first one. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And stolen by Bay. Here's Matkovic. Vanderbilt defending, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bay. Kicks it out to Hawkins. The baseline jam. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Down low. Ball stolen. Poole against Reeves. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's LaRavia, and he's good on the 3-ball. LaRavia's got 5.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. The 3. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
LaRavia passes to Reeves. Oh my goodness. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, nice job finishing that with a hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Poole. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. On the wing, Reeves. With the floater, that one goes in. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
And you see the skill of Reeves there, the sweet little floater.
Now, Poole. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. In the corner, Bay with it. The 3-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's deflected and stolen by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Here's Reeves. He's got 9. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in. The free throw drops for LaRavia. Both free throws good from LaRavia. And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 4. Pass to Missi. Smart against Poole. Stolen by Smart. And here they come. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Bay, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Missi. Vanderbilt with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's LaRavia missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Jones the pass to Bay. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Coloco's checked in. On the wing, Murray. Over Doncic. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Missi. Poole against Smart. Poole kicks to Jones. Back to Poole. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Kicks it out to Jones. And that time, also a missed shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Herbert Jones.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Poole. to the inside and stolen by Ayton. Over to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Doncic against Murray. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot. Murray's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to LeBron. Ayton a screen on Jones. Clock at 6. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. New Orleans making a switch here. Dave's checked in. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Bay with the screen for Poole. Fires from deep. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Poole with it. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Here's LeBron. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 16. Poole the pass to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Smart against Poole. Doncic looking it over. 6 to shoot. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Here's Poole. Drops it in from 11 feet. Poole's got 5 now.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. James, the bounce pass. Poole against Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron. Pelicans trail by 14. Jones looking for an opening. 1:49 left in the first half. Bay finds Poole. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Ayton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Reeves outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pelicans shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Reed. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to Portland.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Poole against Reeves. Doncic with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And here's Poole for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
Hey, what's new? Luka's getting to his spots, executing with confidence. He's flat out toying with the D right now.
Yep, he's really good at that, Shaq. I mean, how can you not love watching this guy play?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Pelicans trail by 16. We've got Trey Murphy. Eve Messi is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Doncic outside. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Messi. Williamson in the post. He's against Hachimura. Williamson with the bucket.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Doncic outside. From the arc. No good that time.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
No good on that one.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
And he sinks the second.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. 90 seconds now into the second half. Murray outside. Over Doncic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And James gets it to go.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 17. Got a piece of it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, here's Doncic. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Third is Austin Reeves.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
He gets that one. Jones has got 11.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Doncic against Murray. LeBron left side. They grab their own miss. And it's Ayton missing. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Williamson. James, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poked loose. Doncic with the steal. Here's the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
Here's Murray. He has 6. And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Murray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Nailed from three-point land. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's all about getting into a rhythm. Once James is feeling it, he loves pulling up like that.
Here's Murray. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williamson against Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. And it's Williamson missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Pelicans really having a tough go here. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Murray. and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Pass to Jones. Back to Murray. Will it go? And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Doncic. It's deflected. They retain possession.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
New Orleans getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
That free throw missing. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Pools checked in for New Orleans. The Lakers also with a sub. Smart's checked in.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points for DeJounte Murray.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options for Murray.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-6 run. Smart with this screen on Murray. The three for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touch back since the break. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. LeBron outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Murray. Smart against Poole. 6 on the shot clock. And Misi throws it down.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
The Lakers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Doncic outside. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton missing. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by Murray. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. The shot misses. And here is James. They swipe it. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Lakers second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
He misses the free throw.
You know, when Jordan Poole is playing smart, selfless basketball, he can be a true weapon offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Matkovic is checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Now here's Smart. Nothing on the board. Plays it up and banks it in. Smart's got his first 2 points.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Murray outside. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Matkovic. Clock at 6. Murray against Smart. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Jones. He's got 11. And good that time. Jones has got 13.
Well, with the defense that Jones brings every night, scoring games like tonight have to feel like a giant bonus.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Smart finds Reeves. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. It's blocked.
Well, Smart has won the Defensive Player of the Year before. You have to be careful shooting around him.
Here's Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Vanderbilt's got his third basket of the night. Reeves against Poole. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Releases. The Lakers with the rebound. Now Smart. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Wide open look here for Murray, and the Pelicans miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Smart, good on the triple. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's James, and it's Smart in at the point. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. And the basket by Alvarado.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. In the corner, Smart with it. Offline with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Right wing, Smart with the steal. Pass to James. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's the 3, and that one's good, LaRavia.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Poole against James. Poole kicks to Bay. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Now here's Smart. He's defended by Alvarado.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williamson, the pass to Bay. Hayes with the steal. Outside, Smart. Pass to LaRavia. And here is Vanderbilt. Here's James. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deflects the pass and stolen by James. Outside, Smart. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Here's James. Here's Smart. Trains the 3-pointer.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Poole with the drive. The shot's good from Bay.
Nice pass outside. Poole with just a great feel for the game.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for L.A. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Smart. Three-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Alvarado passes to Poole. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Pass to James. Now here's Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. It's stolen by Alvarado. Here's Matkovic, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The drive by James. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Vanderbilt with it. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, Los Angeles with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Misi. And here is Murray. Now Williamson. James defending. Back to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I mean, what else you going to do? When Zion has it that close to the basket, you might as well use a foul and hope he misses.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Smart. Vanderbilt finds James. Clock at 6. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Now Hayes, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. Pass to James. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Murray. Looking to get it going. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's what we like to see from Murray. Go at them.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good, Murray.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Pass to James. To the middle. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Murray. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
That one is off. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Now here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Lakers making a switch here. Connects checked in. And he's good on the second. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Connect. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Back to Smart. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And the Lakers making a change here. Laravia's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here's Williamson. Marcus Smart missing that last shot, taken away by Hayes. Murray against Smart. Pass to Hayes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Williamson with it. LaRavia is there. And it's Williamson missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. A shot's good from Hayes.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Murray against Smart. To the inside. And Misi throws it down.
Well, Murray's got a great feel of when to let that pass go in the pick and roll.
Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Coloco's checked in, and it's Gabe Vincent in for Smart. Vincent finds LaRavia. Back to Vincent. 6 on the shot clock, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now here's Williamson. And he drops it in from the low post.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's James. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here is Murray. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, congrats on the win, but a quick turnaround right around the corner. What'll be the key to keeping it going?
Same as today, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Preparation is so much of it. Thanks, Luka. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.